Hi, this is Claudia Carella, and today we're tackling one issue at a time. We are here with Martin Dvořák, who is the Minister for European Affairs of Czech Republic. Today with him we are discussing the geopolitics of EU enlargement. Thank you for being here. Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
My first question would be about the sentiment with regard to EU enlargement. There have been talks about a EU enlargement fatigue on one side, and on the other side about enlargement enthusiasm. Where are we at the moment?
I think we are in some specific moment after a long term in which some of our members of friends in the EU were not very hardly supporting the enlargement, speaking about it positively, but not working very hard on it. So then after the invasion of Russia on Ukraine, I think the geopolitical position was completely changed. Now everybody understands that we really need to enlarge European Union because we cannot afford to have some islands of instability very near to our borders. I'm speaking about Western Balkans, of course, and also of course about Ukraine.
Given the recent geopolitical shifts, especially with the invasion of Ukraine, how do you envision the future of the EU enlargement policy, and especially when it comes to accession talks for European partnership countries?
I really wish Ukraine the best, and I really hope they will have some full membership soon. But it's hardly to say what does it mean soon. They really deserve it because I think they are showing every day to all of us that they are devoted to the basic values on which EU is based. I mean, democracy, freedom, respect to the human rights, etc. They are dying and bleeding for it, but we are not. On the other hand, of course, we have to understand that they don't have a control over all the country. They don't have economic conditions being strong enough to be member of European Union at the moment. So we have to support them. We have to wish them and to support them to win and to find a peaceful solution. And then I really believe they will be a very, very important and significant member of EU. And I hope they will be able to be soon.
As the EU prepares for a potential expansion to 30 plus members, what institutional and financial reforms do you think are necessary to ensure that the bloc stays cohesive and effective?
I'm a little bit afraid that at the moment the whole discussion is mainly focused on just one item, which is veto or not, anonymity or not, and whether we should change it. I think we should, but I have to be fair, I'm alone in the Czech government. I'm not supported by the rest of the government, so official Czech position is a little bit different. I think we really have at least to debate how to find a mechanism, how to make the decision process faster and more sufficient in case we are in trouble, what we have been now in the war and in the COVID, etc. So I think we need to reform our institutions even without an enlargement. On the other hand, also, I think we can make enlargement even without any reforms because we theoretically are able to adapt everything within actual framework. So what I'd like to say is we don't need to connect those two processes together. We can enlarge without reforms, we can make reforms without enlargement, but the best way is to make both. To reform and to make enlargement. We have to be prepared for a new situation, how many commissioners we will have, how many members of parliament, and the most important issue is, of course, financial framework, which is a very sensitive issue for many of us. In your experience as a politician and a diplomat, what strategy should the EU adopt to support more the political and economic transformation of candidate countries in their, especially those that are in a journey, a prolonged journey towards accession? We have to decide or to solve some kind of dilemma, which means either we are supporting or making more important the geopolitical view, what means to make Europe as soon as possible bigger and stronger, On the other hand, we cannot afford to leave the basic values, especially rule of law must be given or must be taken in all of these candidate states, and we cannot afford to leave it. So this is one of the biggest dilemma what I think we have in front of this decision. So, and right now I finished the panel and which it was really debated, and I think the most important issue is to find the balance between those two points of view. Means either on one side we need to have that to have enlargement and to welcome the members because of the geopolitical needs. On the other hand, we need to have we need to protect the basic values in which EU is based.